Wow, we back. You know what it is. Live out your dreams. And I did not want to talk about this stuff at all, for real, to be honest. I didn't want to talk about it. It was too much media coverage of it. It's too much going on, to be honest. Players going out, players coming in, getting rated better than what they really is. Players going out, getting talked about by other people that don't even need to say nothing about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to keep it all in house. But anyway, we're gonna talk about all that today, and I might break all of it down video by video, or I might just keep it all the way 100 on this one, man. First up is who? Cormani McClain. Forget it. We're gonna just go ahead and jump off with it with Cormani McClain. Everybody really seen this coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seen this coming last year when Coach Prime was on his on his tail in the media, talking to Skip Bayless about him, saying he ain't coming to meetings, saying he ain't coming to this, saying he ain't coming to that, saying he ain't handling his business, basically. Then he wasn't playing him, you know what I'm saying? So, Coach Prime gonna keep it all the way real with him. He ain't gonna play you if you don't, you know what I'm saying? And we needed Cormani. And that was a big question mark. So we already seen this coming with Cormani, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like what Uncle Neely doing. He didn't just leave it alone, bro. Coach Prime left it alone. That don't mean you go behind them and go to them. I don't want to say it, but I gotta say it. And go to them white boys platform and say what you gotta say about Cormani. We already know what's going on. We can see what's going on. We can see what's going on with Cormani. He acting like a bullshit, acting like a bullshit ass. You know what I'm saying? We can see he don't really want it like that. We can see he ain't really cut like that or whatever, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he don't want to play for clicks and views, like he said. Something going on with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I know it's a lot of. Maybe he sees some favoritism going on with Travis and Whoop de Whoop, and maybe he see, you know what I'm saying? We wish him all the best. All you supposed to do, Uncle Neely, is wish him the best and go on, move on to the next situation, bro. You don't supposed to say nothing. Don't even say nothing about what he did behind closed doors, because it was behind closed doors. If Coach Prime didn't say nothing about it, you don't say nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? So Uncle Neely, you wrong for that. But it is what it is. I ain't mad at you, but you definitely supposed to go on the board platform and give them that information like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Pre-game show. The next up, Alton McCaskill, Dylan Edwards, the running back room, basically. Now we talking. This is what I'm upset about. We lose Alton McCaskill and we lose Dylan. Dylan supposed to be one of the favorites. Dylan was with you when you was 4 years old, remember? What's going on with that Dylan situation? Alton was ready last year. That's what his daddy said. I seen he was ready last year in the little 2 games he played before he redshirted again, because y'all wasn't running the ball. Y'all wasn't trying to run the ball. It all goes back to what I've been saying. We're going to get these numbers for Shador first. We're going to get these numbers for Shador second. And then we're going to get the win second. Numbers for Shador first, win second. We're going to try to get Travis and Shador to the league first. Get Shador number 1 pick and Travis top 5 picks. That's the first priority. And the second priority is to win or whatever. That's just what I see. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong. I might be right. That's just my opinion on that. But to lose out to McCaskill, he was running the ball good last year for the little 2 games he played. He'll foul for 5 yards. He'll just foul. He's so long. He'll foul and get in that hole. He was fouling for 5 yards. Like, okay, he finally came off injury. Y'all finally put him in a game. Let me see him, because I know he got something. That's a good player right there, bro. And that's a good player right there. And to lose out and further lets me know, I don't think Coach Prime gonna be there for too much longer. His daughter done transferred out. This further lets me know I don't think he gonna be there for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with that situation. And with Alton leaving, it's like, man, I know they ain't running the ball. I know they ain't gonna give me a chance to really maximize my potential and really maximize my chances of going in that draft or just getting playing time of getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna air it out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna air it out. We gonna make sure number 2 get his first. Remember that. That's the whole That's the whole thing is that in everybody's mind. We got to make sure number 2 get his first. So, and then we can play around it. You know what I'm saying? So I think the kids realizing that. I think the kids seeing that because they been there for a year. You know what I'm saying? You can't fool them. They been there for a year. All of them. And to lose Dylan was even a bigger factor because this your favorite. You know what I'm saying? He was in the lineup. He handled his business last year for what he could do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got the speed. He was really going to mature into a better player this year, his sophomore year. And he's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? He's a good kid. He's a good somebody you want on the team represent the program or whatever. However, if Dylan leaving, this further lets me know I don't think Coach Brown gonna be there that much longer. I don't think it's gonna be all gravy and glitz and Grammy. And another thing, Coach Prime gonna make it sound good and make it look good. He gonna have all of everything. He gonna say everything right, and he gonna make everything sound good and right. However, I can see through because Dylan leaving and Alton McCaskill leaving and Savion left when he came up there with you from Jackson and he was balling at Jackson and I watched him at Jackson ball. And I watched him not get the ball when he supposed to get the ball at Jackson because we got to get number 2 his numbers first. I seen that with my own eyes. I love the program. I love Coach Prime. I love everything about it. But I seen that. And everybody seen that at Jackson State. So when he came to Colorado, he following your footsteps. He following your blueprint. He rocking with you, coach. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I did see that at Jackson State when he was the best player on offense at Jackson. When he was handling his business. When he was supposed to get the ball, he didn't get the ball down in the goal line. But you gonna make sure Shador get this touchdown pass first, which is he got the touchdown pass. But however, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Savion's a good running back at Jackson, and I think he could have did more than he did at Colorado. But we didn't run the ball last year. We had a bad line or whatever. But we still didn't try. And man, who else left? And the players that's coming in, it's so many players coming in that they supposed to be this, they supposed to be that. I don't really know. If you in the transfer portal, just like Coach Prime said, you really wasn't that guy at your last school. I know Caleb Williams got in the transfer portal. Or what's the other dude named Joe Burrow? He got in the transfer portal. So maybe with quarterbacks, if they, you know what I'm saying. But if you in another situation and you ain't ball there, so you gonna come here to ball. I don't know, bro. I really don't know about that stuff, bro. I'm talking about it because I'm hurt. I'm mad, but I'm still rooting for us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to ride out regardless. But if something ain't clean up there, something clean ain't in the water up there, man. If Dylan Edwards left and Savion left, I knew Cormani was leaving last year after he said that stuff to Skip Bayless on the news. He ain't coming to practice. He ain't studying. He ain't on time to the meetings. I knew he was leaving there. I was like, you can't talk to Cormani like that. Cormani out this mud. And you know what I'm saying? He ain't getting his NIL money like he supposed to be getting too. And then some schools might be paying these kids a little bit more to leave Coach Prime too. You know what I'm saying? So you got all this in too. But however, something ain't clean in the water up there, man. Something is not clean in the water. I'm upset about that. And when Shalomar decided to enter the transfer portal, I really knew something was not clean in the water up there, bro. You mean to tell me your daughter said, hell nah, I'm good. I'm out this hoe, man. Pops, you tripping. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right if Shalomar got in the transfer portal. And then Coach Brown called her decision stupid instead of saying, he a father, so. But Uncle Neely, you wrong. Now the players gonna say what they gonna say because they the players, they already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But we wish Dylan the best because Dylan was a good player for us and he's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? He might be looking at it like he made a mistake. Even going to rock with Coach Brown. And he been with him since he was 4 years old or whatever. And Alton McCaskill daddy, like, man, come on, coach. But he was ready last year, which he was. I seen Alton play them little two games. He was ready last year, bro. But and this year, I know something must have happened. Something was going on at spring camp. Like, man, coach ain't doing nothing. Then these kids want to win too. Like, we went 4-8 last year. Nobody want to be part of none of that. These kids want to be, you know what I'm saying? These kids want to win. You know what I'm saying? They want all that, and we ain't winning. And then, man, it's a lot to talk about with that situation, bro. It's a lot to talk about. I'm gonna break it all down. I'm gonna get into it all. But however, I'm upset. I'm upset about everything. Hopefully these players coming in be good. Coach Prime said we good. We ain't really lose nothing, but losing Dylan was that's part of your first seeds you planted. Cormani was part of the first seeds you planted. You know what I'm saying? Cormani, Dylan, those was the first seeds you planted. Don't get me wrong, Jackson State, Travis, and Shador, but I don't know, bro. I don't really know, man. Those are the seeds you planted. So the fruits from your seeds or the fruits from your trees will be from what the seeds you plant. So, like I said, I don't think Coach Prime gonna be there that much longer, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all up either. I'm gonna let y'all know what my opinions is. I didn't want to talk about it. I wasn't even coming on. But it's forced me. I had to talk about it. You know what it is, though. Y'all continue to live out your dreams. And the Mavericks won last night. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to the Mavericks. And I'm going to get up with y'all later.